Hey everybody, welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie and we're going to dive into how to get your journey started or how to keep you going through the next month into the next year, some tools that you need to either start or to just keep going on your journey. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? And we're going to dive into this conversation pretty quickly because there is a lot to cover. Not really, but kind of. I want to share with you how I started, but some very simple, basic tools that you can use without getting overwhelmed. Because here's what I heard this last week. I'm overwhelmed. I get frustrated in the store. I don't know what to cook. I need to lose some weight. I want to feel better. How do I get started? Or how do I keep going? What am I supposed to do? That's what we're going to talk about. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? As you are tuning in, I'm going to shake up my ketones until we're ready to go. So what I want you to know is this. You might listen to this and go, yeah, that sounds simple. And simple is great. And you have to put it into play. You've got to take what you're learning and do it. So I think oftentimes we'll hear some of these things and you're like, yeah, I get it. Like, I have to drink more water. Okay, but are you really doing that? Okay, I get it. I should probably move my body, or I should probably map out my food once a week. And my question to you is, are you doing it? And so I'm just going to give you some basic steps, and then you can decide if you're going to take action on it or not. Right? All right, I'm going to shake up my mom fuel first because I need this. I'm about to head out to horse lessons. We've got tennis lessons the rest of our day. We homeschool 4 of our daughters. If you're brand new, I would love for you to post a new below so I can get to know you. I've been drinking these. It is a tool. I'm going to talk to you about different tools you can use to help you on your journey. One of them being simply a water bottle. So here's what I want you to know. As you're starting, oftentimes people get overwhelmed and they go, I don't know how to cook keto. I need to eat keto. I need to eat less junk. I need to feel better. I need to lose some weight. What do I do? That is the conversation. And so there's certain things that I feel like if you have in your tool belt, I could say like, hey, you've got tools to help you on this journey. So think about when you learn something new, just go, I'm just going to shove that away in my tool belt. So when I need it, I know it's there and I'm going to use it. So I'll give you more of a visual for that in just a second. I'm going to give you some tools for your health and fitness tool belt. All right. So as I'm stirring up my ketones, you can stir or shake. How are you? I see you all saying hi. I'd love for you to press the share button. Sharing is caring. It allows other people to hop on and join our community and our conversation and just have some accountability. So press the share button. All right, here's what I have for you. And if you want to know more about my mom fuel, I'm going to talk about this tool in just a second. At any point in time, just post 5 in the comments and we can chat. Actually, if you want to know more for sure, if you're watching this live, awesome. I have a Cyber Monday 20% off trial packs. You get a bonus pack of it's called Fueled by Female, but it's a bonus pack of ketones. If you've never tried the product at all, I'm going to do a fun variety pack, a fun Cyber Monday. If you're watching this and it's not Cyber Monday, let me know. But post 5 in the comments and it's going to come with a bonus pack of one of our newest formulations. So at any point in time, post 5 in the comments and we're going to chat. All right. So here's the deal. Here's how I started and here's how I want you to think about diving into whether it's the new week, a new month, a new year. How am I just going to get started without being overwhelmed? All right. I have 8 steps. I'm going to hit on some of these pretty hard and give you some tools to use, but I also want you to know I want this to be as you go throughout your day, you should be able to go, oh yes, that was a step. Oh yes, here is a choice. Oh, here is an option for me. All right. So we're going to start with 8 steps. Some of them are going to be a little bit more structured than some are more important than others. All right. Here's the question though. Number 1 question is ketosis. I want you to understand something. If you're going, I want to do keto, but you really don't understand what that means. When your body's in ketosis, that means your body's using fat as fuel most of the time. But in general, ketones, or when your body's in ketosis, it's using ketones instead of glucose or sugar or carbs. Ketones are a fuel source, right? So sometimes we crash and then we think I need to drink some coffee or energy drink, or I'm hungry, or I need to eat something sugary, and then you go like this and then like this and then like this, right? It's how our body operates. It needs fuel to work. So ketones are a clean fuel. Your body prefers ketones. Your brain uses them. Your muscle uses them. Your body uses them for energy, your appetite control. Your body can make them and you can drink them. When your body makes them, it uses your stored fat, it converts it into ketones, and it uses it as fuel. When you drink them, you already have the ketones in your system, and then your body uses them for your appetite control, your energy, your focus, your mood, your sleep, your digestive system, your muscle preservation, brain health, so much more, okay? So in general, I want you to know something. Ketosis is great. Ketones are an incredible fuel source, and there's different ways that you can get there. Now, most people, when they're just starting, actually don't dive into a strict keto diet. They actually prefer to not be super crazy on tracking your food, but I want to be mindful about the steps I'm going to give you so you don't have to get overwhelmed. Has anybody here been overwhelmed with how to eat or what to do? You guys, almost 8 years ago when we dove into this and my husband was doing this first and I did not want to do this with him, when I decided to join him, I remember going, yeah, I can eat keto, not a big deal. And so I went to the grocery store. At that time, we had 4 babies. I had a baby, 2, 4, and 6-year-old. And I remember going to the grocery store thinking, I'm going to make all these keto foods for my husband and he's going to love me so much. It's going to be so great. I'm going to be a really great wife. And then I went to the grocery store. I remember this like it was yesterday. I walked in. I had 2 in the cart. I always had a baby on my hip. 1 was walking, holding onto the cart. And I was walking around going, I have no idea how to cook outside of a box. Like, I don't even know how to cut up vegetables. I've never eaten anything green. I know people eat these things called avocados, but I've never, ever in my life had tasted one, nor had I cut one. And I remember being super overwhelmed, and I walked out of the grocery store and I was crying, and I called my husband and I said, I don't know how to cook. Like, I don't even know where to start. And I know you want to lose 50 pounds, but like, this is going to be a process. And I'm just going to make you some meat and broccoli. And you guys, I actually did that for months and months. We had brown hamburger with a little bit of butter, with the broccoli, all stirred up with some cheese sprinkled on top. Like, that was hands down 90% of the dinners because he was serious about his diet. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know what to do. All right. And so what helped me was a tool, because at that time, my husband found drinkable ketones. So I want you to know something. I shook this packet up every day because it gave me the energy and the focus, and it gave me all the things I needed so I could focus and not get overwhelmed, but not get stressed out because I was going through the keto flu, or I was super, like, it was a tool. There's tools you're going to use to help you on your journey, right? And so here's a tool. I'll talk about that more in a second. All right. When you're just starting, I want you to be aware of something. I want you to just simply look at what you're drinking, number 1. And if you are drinking a whole bunch of sugary drinks, I need you to draw a line in the sand and go, all right, no more juice or Kool-Aid or sugary drinks. I'm going to have the soda out of the house, and I'm going to only have it as a treat. My encouragement to you is the more you can keep out of your home and you keep it for like a party or a celebration, because there's no shortage of sugar anywhere. So I want you to pay attention to the water, the water that we're drinking. Oh, that was number 1. I wanted to explain the ketones. So the first and foremost, if we're just getting started, or you need to restart, or you just need to like get your head screwed back on straight to keep going, we're looking at your water intake. So the first tool I want you to think of is a water bottle. Whether it is a shaker bottle or a fancy bottle or something with a straw, I drink a lot more water when I have a straw. Think about what is going to get you to drink water, and always have it with you. I always have a water bottle with me. I actually have water bottles all over our house. And so your goal is to drink about half your body weight in ounces of water, okay? If you have to put little rubber bands on here, like if I need to drink 8 of these, I would put 8 rubber bands on here, and I would take one off every time I filled it. You need to look at what you're drinking, eliminate the sugary drinks. Ketones help with that. I'm just letting you know. But I want you to pay attention to your water. And your first tool is find something that you enjoy drinking out of. I know it sounds dumb. It makes all the difference on how much water you drink. Anybody agree? I need to know if you agree. All right? Okay, number 3, the next one. All I want you to do is pay attention to what's in your home. Out of sight, out of mind, or at your office, or in your desk, or wherever you spend most of your time. And if you've got a candy drawer, or if you've got sugar cupboards, if you've got things that are sitting on your counter, get them put away. Put them in a snack cupboard for your kids. Dump the drawer out into the garbage. You don't need all of that sugar around you. Again, there's no shortage of snacks around. So I want you to pay attention to where you gravitate towards when you're bored or you think you're hungry or you're emotional. And we're going to just simply put some of that sugar away. All right? Water, this is all an awareness. Why am I not drinking water? I don't have a cup that I like. Why do I keep grabbing the candy out of the candy drawer? Because it's in a candy drawer, right? If you can just eliminate some of these things to help you get redirected and focused, it will help you if it's out of your sight. And if it's in your sight, like your water bottle, you will grab it and you will drink it. All right? Okay, simple things. If you don't want to track all of your food in a tracker like MyFitnessPal, or if you don't want to track everything in a carb counter, I want you to say this to yourself. Buns off the burgers, croutons off the salad, grab a lettuce wrap, or just think proteins and veggies, less potatoes, pasta, flour, right? And so here's what I want you to do. Here's another tool. Get yourself some cute little paper. It can be white paper or whatever color you want. I have 4 daughters. We have tons of crafts all over our home. And so I got pieces of paper out like this, and I wrote breakfast. And so this is a tool. We've got our water bottle is a tool. We've got our ketones. Those are tools. We've got paper. And I want you to write down breakfast. I want you to paste it on, or tape it on your refrigerator, or again, wherever you spend most of your time. And I want you to write bacon, eggs, sausage, protein shake, hard-boiled egg, cheese stick. You could write intermittent fasting, like whatever you want as your options for breakfast. I want you to write that down and put it on your refrigerator. I want you to do the same thing for lunch and dinner. So I wrote lunch, lettuce wrap, salad, cheese sticks, beef stick, like whatever, veggie, like put it in a lunch spot. And then for dinner, do the same thing. And if you have to only eat the same meals, and maybe you rotate between 5 meals so you're not overwhelmed, I promise you, you'll be okay. We did that for a year. It took me a year to truly feel like, oh my goodness, I can totally do this. And I stuck to the basic same meals. I rotated between grilling some meat and salads and some browned hamburger with broccoli in it and eggs. Like, we kept it as simple as possible, but simple gets you to where you want to go. You might feel like you're bored, but don't spend all your time in the kitchen just tooting around trying to find some snacks because you're bored. I don't even know. Here's what I need you to know. People try to make this complicated, and it's not meant to be complicated. It is meant to be simple. And if you get bored, I'm going to say, suck it up, buttercup. Because you can't have all your lavishing, all of your different 30 keto meal options and perfect keto snacks and all of your keto desserts overnight and want to lose the 50 pounds overnight. And so I want you to just have the awareness of it's okay that you have the same meals. It's okay to keep it simple, and it's okay to, this is my lunch, this is my supper, this is my breakfast, here's my water, done. Right? Yes, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I like that. So we are going to have an awareness of the wheat and the flour and the all of those things. Just have an awareness. Now, I'm not going to actually talk about this one. Last time I said there's good fats. Here's what I actually want to talk about. Here's what I truly believe is the biggest reason why people don't see all the fat loss that they want, or maybe not even as fast. Here's the problem. People overeat. And so oftentimes people will start this and they'll go, oh my goodness, I can eat that. It's keto. Oh, I went to a party. I already ate dinner, but it's not a big deal. I'm just going to sit with my friends and munch. It's not a big deal. I can eat it. It's keto. Get to the end of the night and you're crabby or you're bored or you're tired and you want a snack. I'll just snack on the bag of almonds. It's keto. You can overeat good food. And so what I find is people hit this stall or this plateau, or they feel like they're not getting anywhere. And then I'll ask, like, well, how much food are you eating? Are you tracking your food? Are you having an awareness? Are you eating when you're not hungry? And guess what? If you just, all of this is an awareness. All of it is. What am I drinking? What foods am I eating? Am I rushing into my week without planning? And the biggest thing I tell people is take 5 seconds before you even eat breakfast or lunch or dinner or that snack and ask yourself the question, am I hungry? And I bet you if you go to the sink and you grab a glass of water and you just sit for a second, maybe walk out of the kitchen or walk out of the employee lounge or shut the candy drawer, and you just simply ask yourself, am I hungry? You might go, actually, I'm not. I already had lunch. I know I can make it till dinner. I don't need 3 snacks in the afternoon. Even though it's keto, even though that little keto snack bar is sitting in there and it's calling me and it says keto, I really don't need to eat it. And so the reason I say that is because you can actually overdo fats, especially if you're not doing a keto diet, which is like 80% fat and then 5% carbs. A lot of you were in the middle, which is great. A lot of you were doing low carb or lazy keto. Nope, I'm eyeballing it. I'm taking the buns off my burgers and the croutons off the salad, but I still am eating all the fat that I want. That's a problem because you're overeating calories. And so just have an awareness. If I'm not hungry, I don't need to eat. My body's going to tell me I need to drink plenty of water. I have an awareness. Before I eat anything in front of me, what could I be eating? Is it the best option for me? Should I take off the bun? Should I take off those spongy little croutons? Should I take off the meat and veggies? Slow down. And if you just slow down and stop reacting and you respond to the situation that's in front of you or the meal that's in front of you or the environment that's in front of you, you will make the best choice possible, right? It's a process, not overnight, but can be done. So water intake, having an awareness, don't eat if you're not hungry, and let's think. Oh, intermittent fasting. So here's another one. Intermittent fasting is great. If you can do this, just do some research. Go to Google, type in, why is intermittent fasting so great, right? It also helps you not overeat. You don't intermittent fast so that you can shove all of your calories in your food in lunch and dinner. That's not the point of it. It actually helps with fat loss. Stop eating after 7 or after dinner for sure. You don't need a nighttime snack. So shut down the kitchen, shut off the lights. That will help you eat less. And move. I want you to pay attention to moving your body. You don't have to spend an hour in the gym. So between, are you drinking enough water? Having an awareness around your food, asking yourself, am I hungry or am I bored? And then getting things out of your sight, right? Putting the snacks on the counter away, getting rid of the cupboard, the drawers that have the candy in them, and then just telling, I have to prepare for the week. So if I'm going to do that, what am I going to work out? Am I going to work out this week? Do I have my workout clothes ready? All of this really has to do with owning your morning. I've said this before, but if you can get up and give yourself an hour, not with your kids, not with your spouse, but getting up and working on your mindset, getting your water intake in, and then things like making sure I've got my meals prepped, making sure I've got my lunch ready for me to walk out the door, right? I'm not rushed and running, but I truly am being mindful of my body, because if you aren't taking care of yourself, how in the world can you take care of others? How can you pour into your kids or your spouse or the people that you work for or they work for you? Because oftentimes our emotions come out of how we feel, and how we feel as a result of how we're feeding our body or lack thereof, our energy, our mindset, all of that. And so I don't want you to feel like this is overwhelming. Breakfast is bacon, eggs, sausage, hard-boiled eggs, omelets, just sausage. Oh, here's a tool that you actually need. A tool besides a great water bottle, besides ketones that I take every single day. It's a tool, not a magic pill. It's incredible. I don't drink pots of coffee or energy drinks. I drink ketones. They're an incredible fuel source. You don't have to wait 30 days to feel it. That's why I have trial packs for you to try to see what you think. It's a tool. Another tool I would say, hands down, every family should have in their home is an air fryer. And you might be like, oh goodness, it's just something else on my counter. No, like our breakfasts are all the same. If I'm not intermittent fasting, we throw either some sausage in the air fryer. You can put eggs to make hard-boiled eggs in the air fryer. It is a simple tool that you might go, oh, that sounds silly, but you drop it in, you set the timer, you go fix your hair, you go do your makeup, you go do something else, you come back and it's done. Easy, 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 especially when you have kids, or if you're just by yourself, or if it's just you and your spouse. You can even throw 2 chicken breasts in there for lunch, or a piece of salmon in there for your salad for dinner. Like, it is a must to keep things simple and to not get overwhelmed. You can make so many things in there. And so, water bottle, planning your meals, air fryer, ketones. What else did I have as a tool? I thought there was one. Well, it just depends. Oftentimes people would say, I can't help but not hit my snooze button to get up in the mornings, because I talk about how powerful your mornings are. If you own your morning, you own your day. Oh, I hit the snooze button 18 times. And so I do have people that have gotten an alarm clock and put it in their bathroom. And so they actually physically have to get up to go shut it off. So there's things that you can do to trick yourself to get up, or to not eat something, or to drink more water. Set yourself an alarm clock every 30 minutes that says, drink your water. Drink your water. You guys, I have alarm clocks on my phone that go off all day long. I had an alarm clock to go off to remind me to come and talk to you. And so use tools to help you on your journey, right? I cannot stress that enough. And I will tell you this. If you don't have a definitive purpose, like if you don't have yes, I want to lose this weight, I want to do it for my kids or my spouse, or I want to run that marathon, or I want to look, you need to know why you're doing this. And I honestly would say it needs to be bigger than just the vacation. Because you don't want to get to the vacation and then go, oh, I made it. I heard somebody say this the other day, and she was like, oh, I can't eat that yet, but when I reach my goal, I can. And I was like, that's not what this is meant to be. Like, if you're only doing this for a short period of time to see the weight gone and only to turn back around to eat the same foods, you didn't change the habit or any of your systems. If you don't change the systems, then when you reach your goal, you're going to cycle back around and start back over again and have to do it all over again. And so keep it simple. Take a little bit extra time, slow down, get up 30 minutes early, work on your mindset. If this isn't right, then guess what? You're going to choose probably not great options for the rest of the day. If your mindset isn't right, you don't choose right. If your mindset isn't right, you're crabby and then you eat out of emotion, right? Take some time for yourself. It's not selfish, but when you take care of yourself, you are more apt to take care of others better. And so water, sleep is important. Pay attention to your sleep. Pay attention to what your body's telling you. If you're not hungry, you don't need to eat. Out of sight, out of mind. If you're not hungry, you don't need to eat. I feel like I have to say that so many times. And then grab some simple tools, right? A water bottle, ketones, an air fryer, a calendar to map out your menu, anything that you're like, that would help me. An alarm clock in your bathroom or somewhere else you have to get out of bed, a friend, an accountability partner. Like, if you need tools, get them. They will help you, I promise. And so that is how I would start. Write your basic meals down, put them on the refrigerator. Those are your only options. It can be for you and your family. I promise you, if you stick to 5 meals for the next year, it will not hurt you. You will be fine. I promise. We did the same thing years ago. We stuck to the same 5 meals. And then when you feel adventurous and you have a little bit more time, go find a recipe that you want to try. And then if you like it and it's easy to make, you throw it into your menu, right? And as you're making more meals and trying new things once a month or once every couple weeks, your menu will grow and you won't be overwhelmed. With that, message me with any questions that you have. I'm always here to help. If you want to know more about my trial pack for the day, post 5 in the comments and we can chat. I can't say enough amazing things about these tools. It is a tool. I'd love to know what your goals are. I would love to talk to you and help you with all of those things. So if you've asked questions as we're chatting, I just can't read them as we're going. So I will come back I was trying to read them. I'll come back and answer your questions when I'm done with the live. Send me a message. I'm here to help. Otherwise, we'll chat about this. Post 5 in the comments. Otherwise, it was great chatting with you. Your presence matters. Thank you for hopping on. I love seeing you on. I would hate to chat to nobody because I do like helping you on your journey. Our family's been on this journey for years and years. It is a lifestyle, not a diet for us, and I love to help people keep it simple and not overthink this. So I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you're tuning in from, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.